Hang, is it okay now?
No, but I can hear you, so it's okay.
Oh, what happened? I don't know. So I don't know how to fix. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially the room. So I'm kind of still let's say, learning their classroom. So yeah, I don't know how to make my mic more, let's say, loud. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Hang,
Now I
if much
hear
better.
you louder.
Louder,
I
much
can hear
better.
you. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I think I need to
Yeah.
move my mic more closer to my mouth so you can hear me. Hang,
Yeah.
so today you have a long day. May I ask, what did you do at work today, if you don't mind?
Because tomorrow I will have to Ho Chi Minh City. It take about 1 hour. The distance about 35 kilometers
Wow.
from my house. Yeah. To learn about our skill for import export department.
Oh, so tomorrow you
Yeah.
need
So
to go out also and you need to travel for an hour, right?
yeah.
Wow.
One day.
What?
Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the whole day?
It takes all day. Yes, it takes all
Why?
day to learn.
Wow.
To learn.
To
Yeah.
learn something. Wow.
Yeah.
And what time are you going home tomorrow? Is that in the evening already?
Uh, I have to go from my house, right,
Mm-hmm.
to there to the office,
Yes.
where I will learn. I will leave my house from
7.
a.m.
Wow. And may I ask you, so it's the whole day. Is it until the evening? Like, what time are you going home?
Uh, they said that it will is going to finish around 4:30 p.m.
Wow.
So it takes 1 hour, around 1 to 1:30 hours, 1:30. How to say 1.5 hour, right?
Wow. So you really need to learn
To from my house.
the whole day, and you also need to
Yeah.
travel, right? Now, and
Yes.
how about your eyes? Are your eyes much better now?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Because
What happened?
yeah, I came to the hospital to recheck before before surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But the doctor said that my eyes is one.
Mm-hmm.
The left eye still dry, so dry. So I have
Oh.
to use drop.
Oh, I thought you already have your surgery that time. So when is your surgery again?
They said that I have to use the medicine to drop in these eyes around 1 week, and 1 or 2 week, and come back to recheck if
Oh.
okay, and surgery at that time.
But you said that will be the two eyes, right? But
Yes,
why didn't they have
this one
this?
is also it's
Mhm.
okay. Only this one.
Oh, but they didn't have a surgery on the right eye? They did
No,
no?
they didn't do all the both.
Mm.
So they said that I have to use the medicine uh, from 1 to 2 weeks and come back
Oh.
to recheck if okay they will surgery for all the both.
Oh, I thought it was okay for the doctor to have the surgery on the right eye first. Then, after you are done with the, let's say, left eye, if it is much better, they will proceed to that one again. Oh, so they will do the both eyes same time. And
Yes.
you know what? Supposed to be we have a class on that day, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
but they call me that you cannot get in the room. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I was waiting because I thought you canceled the class, but they told me that to wait for you. Then I waited for you.
They forgot.
They forgot. Oh,
Yes.
and I waited for you like maybe 10 minutes. So I called them and asked them, uh, where is the student? Because she's not here. Then they told me, I'll wait for a moment. Let me call the student. And they told me that you cannot get in the room. I was like, oh, maybe because you were resting or something, because I thought you have a surgery. Then, yeah, they told me, teacher, you can note the student, let's say E, because the technical problem, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's okay. Then, you know what? Not only you, same time, I'll say same day, I have another student, same happened. I
Oh.
waited for 10 minutes. I was like, where is my student? I called them again.
It,
And they told me
uh,
the student cannot, let's say, go inside the classroom again. Maybe they have a problem in their end. I was like, oh, but I know that student is pregnant, so she is kind of having hard time. So that was, let's say, that will be her first baby. Yeah. So everything for her is kind of new. So sometimes she is kind of tired, like sleepy. Yeah. So I was like, it's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, I just have few classes. But Hang, I think next week, next Friday, we will not have a class for sure because it will be your
yeah.
holiday, right?
Yes. Right.
Yes, because last Wednesday it was also holiday in Vietnam, right?
Rest day.
Wednesday.
Not yet. From Friday, from Friday to Sunday.
Oh.
And if the state staff,
Mm-hmm.
they have 4 days instead of 3 days. If we are a foreign company, so we only have, because we don't off on Saturday, so we only
Oh.
have 3 days, and the state the, the state staff,
Mm-hmm.
they have the Saturday off, so they have total 4 days.
Wow, that is a long holiday, right? I
Yeah.
think I will also have a long holiday in Free Talk. Yeah, they told us already that they will cancel all of the classes on the Friday the 30th until May 4. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that is a long holiday. Yeah, we're like, we can rest maybe on that day, but I cannot rest because I have another class from another company, from my Chinese company. So, yeah, I cannot rest also. Now, Hang, so I think we're gonna be starting our class. So this was
Yes.
our last topic, all right? We talk about balance sheet. Now we're gonna be continuing on our last lesson. So let me see, where did we stop? Okay, where did we stop? Here, right? So we're gonna be learning this part. So now, Hang, let's learn still about words, okay? So we still have four words, but they have same meaning. Can you try to read the first one? And this is in what?
Sorry, I cannot show the screen. I only see your face,
Huh?
and I didn't see screen. I don't know why.
Why? You cannot see the book?
Yeah, I have the book, but I didn't see. I cannot see. I can see your screen, which you show me was.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why for this one.
Oh,
I cannot do anything on the screen.
no, this is the hard part. But you have a copy of your book, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Hang. So I think you are going to try to use your book because you
Yes.
cannot see and I can see my book here. Now, Hang, so let's try to talk about vocabulary. Can you see the part where is shareholder, stockholder, stock, and inventory? Can you try to look for those words?
Shareholder.
Mm-hmm.
Shareholder,
And
stockholder,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, that
Stock,
one.
inventory.
Yes. Now,
Oh,
Hang, let's talk about shareholder. So that is what we
yeah.
called in other countries. Shareholder in America, it will be stockholder. But Hang, can you tell me, in your own opinion, what do we mean by shareholder or stockholder?
uh, shareholder and stockholder.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is same meaning, right?
Yes, same meaning. But what does it mean?
It means someone who get the part a part of the capital
The
of
capital
company.
of the
Yes,
company. Okay. So when we say shareholder or stockholder, it is there is like a person or maybe another company that also has another share on your company, right? Or also owns your company. So like they are
yes,
business partner, right? So they're like always
yes,
together. So every company, it's not only one, right? So there are a lot of
yeah.
stockholder or shareholders from different companies because they need your product and they cannot produce that. But Hang, for you, what do we mean by stock or inventory?
It means the product which the company keeping at warehouse,
Mm,
right?
yes. So when we say stock, this is the total amount of the goods, right? That is
Yeah,
stored from the factory or from your company, right? And inventory is just the same also. Total amount of goods
yeah.
from your company. But Hang, can you tell me what do we call this one in Vietnam? Shareholder.
Shareholder is cổ đông.
Wow. That is short, but you know what?
Yes.
Your language is kind of very hard to pronounce than English, to be honest. Yeah, for me, I was like, I think it is much harder than Chinese too. What about stock? What is stock in Vietnam?
So, there are many ways to talk about this word. It is tồn kho.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is uh, tóm tắt. Another one is kiểm kê.
Wow.
Three or more than.
Wow. It's kind of also in China. Yeah. You know what? Their words, yeah, has kind of 20 meanings or 20 kind of different saying or pronunciation. Yeah, I was like, uh, I cannot learn that. English is much more easy than that because they will teach me too. I was like, it's so hard for me. Don't teach me Chinese. And they're kind of very funny. They will laugh and they will say, now, teacher C, it's not easy to learn a language. I was like, yeah, I know that. It's not easy at all. Now, I want you to try to use or make a sentence on these words, okay? Can you make a sentence about shareholder?
Shareholder.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there are there are four shareholder in our company. Is it okay?
Yes, there are four shareholders in our company. Okay. What about stock or inventory?
Uh, we we have to make the inventory every uh, every month in the end of month. How to say in the end of?
Okay, let's
We have to
we have to make an inventory.
inventory in the end of month.
Okay.
In the end of every month.
In the end of every month, right? So we have to make an inventory every, let's say, end of the month.
Every end of the month. Yeah.
Yes. So you need to use first every before the end, okay? Every end of the month. It's like every day. So every week. So this is how you also use it. So, Hang,
Sorry
mhm,
to repeat. We have to do
we have to
the
make
inventory, and we have to make
a-
the invent
inventory every end,
inventory
every end
and every end
Of the month.
of month of the month.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hang, I really
My
like
complete.
you also write what you have
Yes.
mistakenly say, right? Wow. You know what? I hope
I
my
can see your I cannot see your right now the chat.
Oh, no? Ah, that's why. You know what? I hope my students are like that. Yeah, but most of my students, they will just say, okay. Yes, they will say that. Then after next day, they will forget again. I was like,
Yeah,
mhm.
so fast.
Yes. It is kind of sometimes students can they think it will be okay, right? Now, Hang, so I want you to turn into the next page of your book. So,
Yes.
are you in the next page?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to be talking about how are you going to match these words in the other column, right? So, let's see how are you going to match these words. So, let's start with number 1. Retained.
Return will match with return earning. Return earning.
Earnings. Wow.
F.
Okay, so
One F.
you match it with say retained earnings, right? Now,
Yes.
can you tell me, in your own opinion, what is retained earnings?
This one, the income, the price to sell the products, we have to keep uh, some uh, some money, for example, to buy something or to keep for safety. If have some problem, we will use this money, this total amount, this amount to solve, right?
Yes. So when we say retained earnings, so it is a part of the company's profit, right? Or the company's earning.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it is
Okay.
also in a particular time, right? That you don't need to use it. Example, that is the earning last month, right? But you don't want to use that earning because you decided to keep that. But also, that will only retain for a while, maybe like 2 months or 3 months. After that, if you want to use it or the company will use it, they can use that, right? So that is what we call retained earnings. So you will not use that earnings from your company. So it will stay there, right? So, well done na. What about number 2? Where are you going to match current?
Current,
Mhm.
current, risk, current receivable D, 2D,
Okay, current receivable, right? But Hang, can you say the word receivable?
receivable.
Okay, much better.
Re-
Now, Hang, so we will talk about current receivable. In your own, let's say, kind of thinking, what does it mean for you?
Current receivable. It means mm, we have to collect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some for example, we when we sell product, for for some customers, we have to receive the money from them,
Mm-hmm.
or we give someone
Your money, right?
borrow. Yeah, we have to receive from them this one.
That is true. So when we say current receivable, like you said, some company or some people owe your company, right? And
Yeah,
when the time they are going to pay you, that is what we mean current receivable, right? So you receive already the amount from that person or company owes your company. Wow. Okay. Now, what about common? Where are you going to match the common?
common,
Mm-hmm.
common. Common stock. Common stock. Yeah.
Common stock.
Uh,
Yes. Now, Hung,
VP.
so it's B, right? Common stock. Now, for you, Hung, what do we mean by common stock? From the word common itself.
Common stock is the company issue some they want to get more capital, so they issue some, how to say, they will separate their capital to small part and sell for someone who want to own, a part of company. They will pay, money for to buy some part.
Mm.
It it how to say, they can they will pay the money to buy and buy the, like at the ticket or something mentioned how much which they pay, right?
Mm. Now let's talk about common stack. So for you, that is what you share, right? Now for me,
Yeah.
when we say common stack, it is share or shares of a company, providing the owner itself the right to vote, especially about a meeting from other shareholder. So like you said, it is also a receive or a part of the company's profits. Okay? So when we say common stock, like the word stock itself, so remember when we say stock, that is the profit, right? That is from your company, the goods, the total amount of your company. But this is also kind of when you say common stock, the shares of the company, providing the owner itself to, let's say, vote. Especially if the shareholders, like five shareholders, they're going to talk about a meeting, blah, blah, blah. But they have the right to vote what they will do. Example, the head of the shareholders or the company, the head, let's do this one, blah, blah, blah. But you have the right to say, wait a minute, can you tell me why we need to do this? So you have the right to say, I can vote for that or I don't like that. So that is also what we mean by common stack. Not only about the share of the company, but also the owner or itself, you can vote. Now, Hang, what about, let's talk about total. How are you going to connect that to other word? Total.
Total. uh Total. E.
E.
Liabilities.
Wow, okay. Total liabilities. Now, Hang, I think this one is kind of very easy. Can you tell me what do we mean by let's say total liabilities?
uh it's the meaning is when we borrow someone, the money, borrow money from someone, and we have to pay for them. It is total liability.
Yes, the, let's say what the company owns, right? Or let's say owes. So it's like the company borrows from different kind of companies, right? So that is what we say, let's say liabilities, everything. What is the expenses, what you owe from the other companies, and let's say what you need to pay, blah blah blah, right? So that is what we mean. But what is number five? Yeah, what is it?
Number five,
Accumulated.
accumulated, accumulated gain, accumulated gain,
Ah, accumulated gains. Now,
gain,
Hang,
accumulated.
by the word accumulated, for you, what does it mean?
It means the money which we sell for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a profits which we keep.
True. Mm-hmm. So when we say accumulated, so example, the money that your company earn, right? So you accumulate, you gain from the, let's say, from the goods that you sell from other companies, or from the share also from the other companies. Now on the last one, oh, this one you answered me the last time. What is this, huh?
This one is intangible asset.
In,
Asset.
intangible asset.
Assets.
Mhm.
Assets. Intangible.
Now, Hong, we talk about intangible assets, right? Can you tell me again what do we mean by intangible asset?
It mean some assets. Sao ồn quá vậy? Some assets of the company uh, which we cannot see, but it has, for example, the person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Person, brand, uh,
Brand names?
etc. uh,
Now,
uh,
Hong,
uh,
and
trademark,
ah,
trademark,
now, Hong,
brand.
that is correct. You said you cannot see, right? So,
Yeah,
like I told you, the asset we can see, like the land, the property itself. But when
yeah,
you say intangible asset, like you said, you cannot see it. But it's like a trademark or a brand name, right? Oh,
yeah,
now, Hang, so let's talk about this one. So all of those are correct. So these are the answers. So you answered them correctly. Now, Hang, this will be the end of our first topic about balance sheet, about the vocabularies, about the balance that you can see on the sheet or what you are writing, right? Now, on our next topic, so this will be on our next lesson, I guess. Oops, not this one. We're gonna be learning about, let's say, kind of numbers in English, because there are kind of numbers that usually people cannot, let's say, pronounce kind of very well, or they say it not correctly. Now, so we're
yeah.
gonna be talking about that one, but why is my book kind of different? Yeah, I wanted to show you that book, but when I click this book, it will different. Oh, let me see this one. It's kind of the same too. Oh, no. Ah, here. So this is what I told you. So we're gonna be talking about this topic, how to talk about numbers, saying numbers in English. So, Hang, maybe by Monday, if you still don't have a surgery, we can talk about how to say numbers. Because
Yes.
some people will say zero, but most people say O. So, like this one, 6.02. Yeah. Now, people will say 6.02, but American people or American English, usually we say 6.02, 6.05, 5.05. Now, that is what how we will say it. Yeah. And you know what? A lot of people also get confused in this one because they will insist, huh, it's not O, it's zero. Yeah. They will say,
Yeah.
hey, no. They will say that. But yeah, I will not argue with that because it is also the same. Yeah. But in American way, usually they don't use zero. They use O. They use also another word, not. Oh, I don't know. You can see the book, huh?
Yes, I bring out this one. Really?
Ah, now maybe next class, I hope you can see our book in the board. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
can also show you, right? So, Hang,
yeah,
this will be our topic next class about numbers. And I hope I will see you by Monday. And you have a good night,
yeah,
Hang, and enjoy your night,
yeah.
okay?
And
Thank you.
sorry,
Mhm.
can I ask you
Yeah.
something? For example, today we learned about the balance sheet and have the homework.
Mhm.
So how can I send the homework to you, or how can I contact to you if I have problem which I need to ask you
Oh,
how
about
to can contact you.
oh now, Hang. I think you need to contact the academic assistant that is assigned
Uh,
you so they can also talk to that or they can give my also Skype. Okay? Because
ah,
yeah, I am not allowed to give my Skype, so you can talk to them of how you are going to contact me, especially about your homeworks. Okay?
okay,
Okay,
okay.
Hang.
Thank
So I'll be seeing you on Monday. Just try to contact them and they will contact me. Okay? Thank you,
yes.
Hang. You have a good night.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Good night.